What I'm telling y'all is this, because I've heard the Lord say, man, he gonna, between me and him, I'm gonna end up doing what he want me to do, one way or another. He's gonna get my attention. I had almost got killed in a car accident. I had branches in the road. I was taught the right way to go, but I just wanted to walk a few steps right here, and I took a few more steps, and I just never came back to that. Well, I always would come to the fork in the road, because I knew that there was another road. But I walked that road, man, till I couldn't walk it no more, and he saved me, and he rescued me. I guess he said, you seem to be walking.
He let you tire yourself
out. Go on, get tired. And that's what I never not believed in God. And I don't think it's faith. It's just, I know. I don't know if it's different by knowing or just having faith. I just know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel the power from the prayer. I felt the power. There's no doubt about it. I've prayed for things, man, and then got an immediate confirmation that that's what it's going to be. But it left me puzzled, I guess, because I didn't know when. You dig what I'm saying?
Specific.
But I never, kind of like, well, it's going to be today, you know? But just when I stopped doing the devilish thing, when I stopped using them drugs, my whole life changed around. That was just one thing that I had stopped doing, and my whole life had changed. You know why? Because when they say them things alter your thinking and your mind, I was always functioning off an altered state of mind. You know, I never could really, and I believe that's why they create those things, to keep you from being focused. You know what I'm saying?
From fully processing.
From fully processing. Today I have to process. I don't give a reaction. Somebody asks me something, before I say yeah, I'm going to say no. Because I can always go back and say, well, yeah, I can do that. And that's really, my wife said, why you always tell me no? I'd be like, because you be there ask me and I want thing. Because I tell her no, then get right up and go do it. And she just laugh. She be like, you go do this on me? I'd be like, nope. And then she said, I just wanted you. I'd be like, I'll wait 2 minutes, go get up and do it. You know, that's part of processing my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I could just say, well, give me a minute, let me think about it. Because that's really what it is. And I find out I operate better when I'm able to process my thought, because of the information and the things that I know. Once I get to processing, I can sort out that emotions. You know, this is the wrong emotion, you know, but it's just, man, life is good, man. I'm thankful that I'm here today, man.
Yeah.
The thing is, when we go through these things and you really believe, then you know the Lord is going to protect you. I believe, I mean, one of my other favorite sayings is, you know, I don't quote scripture well, but for all those that believe, no. Everything works out for the good for those that believe.
Too.
And it's that scripture that made me know that even though I'm going through this, it's something I'm supposed to get from this. I'm not getting what I'm supposed to get from this. And I'm blessed to be able to keep going through this, to have an opportunity to get what I'm supposed to get. But I knew all things that I go through is going to work out for my good. That sounds crazy. When I was in jail one time, I think that's when I had it wrote down, man, in a Bible. And I could probably go back and trace it to like in between the 1st of January and sometime before Christmas. During that time, I had a real spiritual awakening. I had almost got killed in a car accident. I lived through that. And it just made me, why am I here? Me and Nisha went to the court and got the pictures, man. The pictures, the car was like, it had been in the scrapyard and had been smashed. I didn't have a broken bone. I didn't have anything. From there, I was walking down. I didn't even go to jail, to be honest, at that time. When I got out the hospital, Drew came and picked me up. Wood's son, Coco, who's not with us no more, he got killed that year or shortly after that. He came in the hospital, got me, helped me get dressed, and carried me out. Junior took me home. Next time I went.
As if you were discharged or
Discharged. No, they discharged me. Somebody I didn't just leave. No.
I'm like, Ike and Tina Turner.
I was waiting on them to take me to jail. I wasn't handcuffed to the bed or nothing. So I got out. I didn't have no case or nothing. One day I'm leaving this Jew house, probably about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to walk down Chagrin. I'm walk down Warrensville to get on the Rapid. The police picked me up. When they picked me up, they said I had a warrant. I said, I don't have no warrants. I don't have anything. I had a warrant for the fleeing and the looting, you know, the stuff that happened when I got in that accident. This was months later. At that time, I was going to the church in Ashtabula with my aunt. And I knew that was someplace I was supposed to be because I liked it, Psalms 91. I was told, somebody suggested that
protection.
Somebody suggested that I read that Psalms every day until I remember it. And then the lady laughed and said, you'll probably never remember it, so you'll probably always read it every day. When she first told me that I would read it, I was in the midst of my chaos. I was in the midst of my addiction. I got to reading that, man, I would get strength from that. I would feel the strength. Can't nobody tell me that, oh, you get this and you get that. These are things I felt, and I became stronger. And I got scared not to read it for a while. During that time when I read that, them people wanted to go to court with me at the church. My aunt and them, the pastor, they wanted to go to church and speak on my behalf. I wouldn't let them go because whatever was ahead of me, there's probably something that I needed. When I got locked up, man, they gave me 2.5 years. It was the best time for my being that I had ever had. It was the most awakening experience that I ever had, and it was jail. But I was programming. That's where I learned about processing and character defects. And when they taught me that stuff, they said, man, you might not use this when you get out, but you always have it in your toolbox. And at the time, I had to open that toolbox and use it. So it was for my betterment. That whole experience was all bad. I almost got killed. But to this day, that worked out for my best. You know, I went and did that time. That's when I got my GED. You know what I'm saying? And I never studied for the GED. When I was in school, I didn't go to school like I was supposed to. They wouldn't let, I was supposed to get out because I was in a program. I didn't get out because I was in the I thought I was going to get out. So I was going to go down on that 2.5 for 90 days and then get back out. I guess the Lord knew, hey man, there ain't enough time, you know, for you to get what you got to get. What brought me to what I'm telling y'all is this, because I've heard the Lord say, man, he going, between me and him, I'm going to end up doing what he want me to do one way or another. He's going to get my attention. I thought that before that had even happened. When I got locked up and I was there, I said, you told me you was going to get my attention. I knew what it was.